Back here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM in the city of Jacksonville. We are glad you are with us. Boy, it was a big win for the Florida Gators on Saturday against LSU. It was also a big win in the recruiting world as four-star quarterback Trell Jones from Mandarin made his commitment to the University of Florida. Billy Napier gets a good one. Let's talk about it with the man who made that commitment. Quarterback Trell Jones joins us here on 1010XL. Tramell, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Tramell, we're good. Thank you for the time. And all right, big news coming out on Sunday. You make your verbal commitment to the University of Florida. I know you were down at the LSU game on Saturday. First and foremost, Tramell, what was it about Florida? What led you to make this decision?
Being at the game, the environment, I think it was the loudest I've ever even heard a stadium before in my life. I just couldn't even hear myself talk. But being around the guys, seeing how the locker room was, seeing how the guys are around each other, seeing the bond, and then Coach Napier, how he is as a coach, how he's developed quarterbacks, how he's developed DJ, and what his plans are for me in the future.
You know, you mentioned Coach Napier. Obviously, it's been an interesting year for Coach Napier, but he got a huge win. No doubt about that, a huge win against LSU. What did that win do for you in your decision-making process? Was the win against LSU kind of the selling point for you?
It wasn't the selling point, but it was just a plus. I knew that DJ when he came back, I knew they were gonna have a chance to win because DJ is just a special player, and I knew that Coach Napier was gonna have a game plan just because of DJ's hamstring, and DJ was able to execute the game plan, stay in the pocket, and deliver the ball.
Mandarin quarterback Trell Jones, who recently committed to the University of Florida. Tramell, you get personal interaction with Billy Napier. Gator fans see him at press conferences, but they don't obviously get to meet him face to face, have that interaction like you do. Describe
hmm
Coach Napier for us. What kind of guy is he? What do you like about him?
Very calm, cool, and collected guy. Never gets out of character. You'll never see him break character. I've only seen him break character one time, and that was really it. Only when I committed, I seen him break character. And he's just calm, cool, collective, same guy every day. And I think that's just someone I want to play for.
Now, you were committed to Florida State for quite some time. You decommitted and committed to Florida. Look, I know how tough the recruiting process can be for you guys. How tough was that to decommit from Florida State?
It was very tough. It was very tough. I love Coach Tokar, the quarterback coach, and Coach Norvell, the head coach over there. We built a great relationship. I've been committed to them for a long time, and it was very hard for me, but I just had to do what's best for my future and myself.
Couple of more for Trell Jones of Mandarin, recently committed to the University of Florida. You mentioned DJ Lagway. Do you know DJ? Do you have a relationship with him? And how excited are you to be his teammate beginning next year?
I do have a relationship with DJ. I mean, I spent the time with him in my OV after the game. He was very cool. I feel like we jive very well. I mean, we're both calm, cool, collective. He's a level-headed guy. I mean, walking around with him after a big win like that, everyone's in his face. Everyone wants a picture, and he just stayed calm, and he's so level-headed. And that's what I want to be around, is the type of teammate I want to be around also.
You know, when you look at Florida, right? Jack Pyburn from Bowles, Pup Howard from Jackson, obviously the Trinity Christian guys. There's a lot of Jacksonville guys down there that are flocking to the University of Florida. Was that also a selling point for you?
They really talked about it. We're trying to be Jacksonville U at the University of Florida. There's still a couple guys here in Jacksonville we're trying to get in my recruiting class. So I think we'll be trying to add a couple additions.
Well, one of those guys you happen to know very well is a teammate of yours at Mandarin, Jamie French. He was down there on the official visit with you. Now, Jamie's been committed to Texas for quite some time, but he was asked about Florida if they're still in play, and he said definitely. And I guess the quote was, "Why are they still in play?" And he mentioned, DJ Lagway. I mean, how much are you going to be working on your teammate to try to get him with you to Gainesville?
I mean, I'm gonna work on him a lot. Of course, I want to play with him. Of course, I want him to be my teammate. But at the end of the day, Jamie's gonna do what's best for his future and what he feel like was best in his interest. And if that's going to Texas or going to Florida, I mean, I'm happy with either or. But of course, I'm gonna be trying to get him. Of course, I'm gonna be trying to push him. And I've been on him about being my teammate probably ever since beginning of high school, and I know he would want to be too.
What is it about, I told Toby Bullock, your head coach, this. I had a chance to speak with you and Jamie and Drake Stubbs at high school media day. And I got to tell you, Tramell, I was unbelievably impressed with all three of you guys, but you in particular. I mean, I know you've done a ton of these interviews. You've been recruited for a long, long time. You know, I remember what it was like to be 16, 17 years old. And just talking to you right now, I mean, the head that you have on your shoulders to have to deal with all this. Did you enjoy the recruiting process, or are you kind of happy that it's done now and you're headed to Gainesville?
I'm kind of happy it's done. I just feel relieved now. It was a lot of pressure, but my dad's the reason I'm the way I am now. I just give all the credit to him. And then I'm just relieved. I mean, it's been a long, long process. I mean, I was gonna go to Florida State. I was locked in, but just thinking about it, I had to make the best decision for me.
As we begin to wrap up, obviously your senior year at Mandarin did not go how we all wanted it to with the injury. How are you doing health-wise? What's kind of your status for resuming on-field activities?
I'm walking now. I just started walking this week, but with the injury, it was a blessing in disguise. I mean, it really made me look at the game differently from the coaching standpoint. It made me become more of a leader because we have a freshman quarterback, Knox Anus. He was just he's been playing well this season. Got to coach him up a little bit. Got to be in the coach's shoes. So I think that just made me a better player on and off the field.
Tramell, final question. What's the plan for you? Are you an early enrollee? Are you going to be in Gainesville in January? What's the future for you in the next couple of months?
I am an early enrollee. I've been planning on doing that for a long, long time now. I want to get up there as quick as possible, learn the playbook, and get healthy. So that's the plan.
Oh, Gator fans will love to hear that. A lot of Gator fans are listening tonight. Tramell, do you have a message for Gator fans that are excited about your commitment to the University of Florida?
Only Gators got alive. Go Gators.
That's all that needs to be said. Trell Jones of Mandarin. Tramell, it was a privilege watching you play. You were a terrific high school football player. Best of luck heading to Gainesville. We'll talk soon, my friend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey guys, Taylor Dahl here. Thanks so much for checking out our 1010XL Florida Gators page. If you're looking for more Florida content, subscribe now. But if you're looking for some professional football, NFL content, head over to our 1010XL Jaguars page.